are you? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time and you want to become fluent in English, you should totally check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, and also follow on Instagram and Facebook. I have a lot of English tips every week and a lot of inspiration, motivation for you to continue your English studies. It is very possible to become fluent in English. English is my third language. Portuguese, French, and then English. So use me as an example. Of course, I'm a teacher. It's a little different, but I'm here to help you and tell you that it's possible. For today's hashtag Open Your Books lesson, I want to talk to you about your routine in English. That's a great lesson, so get ready, get your books, go to YouTube to watch the full lesson. Today, we are going to think about the verbs, the actions that we do every day, the things that we do every day, and also some basic routine vocabulary. So, the best way to start is with the start. How do you start your day? Well, we have a few phrasal verbs here. You wake up. You open your eyes, right? You wake up. Past of wake up, woke up. This is a really good lesson for you to write about your routine in the present and then write, yesterday I woke up. You can practice the present and the simple past. It's a great exercise. I do it with my students all the time. So you wake up, you open your eyes, and you get up. You get up. You can also say you get out of bed. I get up at 7 a.m. every day. And what do you do after that? Well, most people go to the bathroom to brush their teeth, right? And do a few other things. Maybe take a shower. Do you have breakfast before or after you take a shower to get ready? That's what we do in the morning. We get ready for our day. We get ready to go to work. We get ready to go to school. We get ready to start our day, right? So do you have breakfast? This is my first big master English tip for you. We have breakfast. It's really good to use the verb have with food and drinks and meals. How many meals do we have? 3 usually. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Routine. So in the morning, we have breakfast, right? We have breakfast. After breakfast, you brush your teeth, you get ready, and you go to work. Do you drive to work? Do you take the bus? Do you take the subway? Do you get a ride? Maybe your neighbor works in the same place or study in the same school, so you get a ride with your neighbor. How do you go to work or school? Tell me. Practice English, leave it on the comments. How is your routine? After school or work, we take a break. We take a lunch break and we have lunch. What do you eat for lunch? Chicken, a salad, couscous, rice and beans? Is lunch the biggest meal of your day, or is it breakfast or dinner? Depending on where you live and your culture, those answers can change. Our routine is based on our lifestyle and, of course, where we live. So I live in the United States and I know breakfast is the most important meal, but not for me. I never eat breakfast. I just have black coffee in the morning. I don't put sugar, I don't put cream, I just have black coffee in the morning and a lot of water all morning while I'm working. Sometimes I have classes and students to see. Sometimes I have an interpreter assignment at the hospital. I'm an interpreter at the hospital here, Florida Hospital. And I take my lunch break. If I have the chance to drive back home, I cook lunch or I make lunch and I have lunch. If I don't have time, I have to stop somewhere for lunch. I will eat out. When we eat out, we eat at a restaurant or outside of the house. In the afternoon, I usually go ride my bike. Sometimes I have to work, teach a class, go to the hospital. What about you? Do you work all day? Do you study all day? How is your afternoon? Do you watch TV? Do you do your homework? Do you take care of the house? Do you do housework like doing the laundry or maybe cleaning the house? After a long day working at home or working in an office or working in a school, wherever it is that you work or study, after a long day, I think everyone wants to come home. So those are our verbs. In the morning, I leave home. And later in the evening, I come back home. What time do you come back home usually? Do you come back home late or early? I usually come back home late afternoon or early evening, maybe 6 p.m., 7 p.m. If I have time, I go work out. Work out is doing physical exercise in English. So if I have time, I will go work out. If I am a little lazy and I didn't eat a big lunch, I will come home and cook dinner, put some music, listen to music while I cook dinner, and then I will enjoy a nice, healthy meal. Sometimes I watch a movie or a series, and also I spend a lot of time on my laptop creating content for you guys, for the channel. I answer the followers, and usually I meditate at night as well, sometimes in the morning. Wow, that's kind of my routine. My days are very different, but I want to know, how is your routine? And I also want to know, what time do you go to bed? Do you sleep early or late? Do you wake up early or late? Haha, lots of questions for you guys to answer on the comments and practice English with your coach. If you think about your routine in English, you are one step closer to English fluency. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I invite you to give it a big like, share it with your friends, follow on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and let's continue learning this beautiful language together. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Mwah!